Hello everybody. Yes, I've been kind of MIA for a while. There's something on my screen. So I'm gonna kind of take a break from vlogging unless I feel like it. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update that I might just take a break from vlogging for the whole month of January unless I plan on coming back, or if I just want to say some stuff. But I'm still not doing the greatest. I really miss Paris. I really miss Paris. And I'm happy that she's in a better place. And now if you guys watched my haul, some of you guys watch my haul, some of you guys watch everything, some of you guys just watch my vlogs. Last week, or like right before Christmas, Paris really started deteriorating. Like she really started losing weight. Like she was getting like super skinny. And I know a lot of you guys were like, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I did follow a lot of what you guys were saying over the summer, because the summertime is when Paris started having problems. But she started peeing everywhere, like just everywhere. And then I got her medicine and she stopped taking the medicine. But then for like maybe 3 months she was doing fine. She was doing fine, she wasn't peeing, she wasn't doing anything. And then about right before Christmas time, like a little bit before that, she started getting like super skinny. Super skinny. And I noticed that she wasn't eating her dry food, so I got rid of all that dry food and I got her new fresh dry food. I ended up getting her some kind of cat food that wasn't like super like, for wet food I was starting to get her food that was more like a liquid. Here, Charlotte, like, you want some chicken? Yeah. Okay. I got some of these from couponing, so I thought I'm gonna get her that, because she seemed to like lick the juices out of her cat food, but she wasn't eating it. And so I was getting her a bunch of that stuff. So then when we went grocery shopping right before Christmas, I bought her a bunch of food. And she was eating it. She was doing that. I was trying to feed her like, 2 or 3 times a day. I was just trying to get her to eat because like I didn't know what was going on. And so then right after Christmas, she started, or was it, Christmas was on a Sunday, I want to say maybe like Wednesday, she started breathing really funny. And she was like her whole body was just breathing. And I put her in her room and I'm like, Paris, you can go. If you don't feel good, you can go. And I just held her and I wanted her to sleep with me. But for a while she stopped cuddling with me. She was a cat where every time I sat down, she'd be right there on my lap. Like anytime I was like in the middle of doing something, she had to jump on my lap right away. And she wasn't doing that. I was trying to get her to sit on my lap. I put her on my lap and she'd run away. For a while, for months and months, she'd always be by my feet. No matter what desk I was at or where I was at, she was always by my feet if I was at my desks or something, and she stopped doing that. And I says, Graham, I think it might be time for her to go. So then I kind of just was, giving her some stuff. And so that Friday, whatever Friday was, today's Friday, so a week ago today, I called the vet and I says, I think it might be time for her to go. And I says, I'm not ready to put her down yet. I want to hang out with her for the weekend. And so they're like, okay. And they're like, well, how about Tuesday at like 8:45? And I says, I can't do that because I gotta drop Charlotte off at school at 8:45. And then they're like, well, how about 2:40 on Tuesday? And I says, that's the time Ben gets home from school, so I can't do that. And she's like, well, is there any other time that works out for you? And I'm like, she's like, well, how about Monday on New Year's Day? Or the second, whatever. And I says, yeah, that actually works out better because the kids are not home, or the kids are home from school and Graham doesn't have to work. So then they're like, okay. And they're like, if any changes need to be done, let us know. So then I text Graham and I says, Graham, I made an appointment to put her down. And so then I call my best friend, because she's gone through this many times. She's a crazy cat lady. She's had tons and tons of cats. And you know, she kind of calms me down. And she's like, you know, whatever. So then the kids and I go get some, I'm gonna go get her some more cat food. Or no, did I buy her cat food? No, I didn't buy her cat food that day. And I got some rotisserie chicken, because every single time I come home with rotisserie chicken, she jumps on the countertop constantly wanting some chicken. She just absolutely loves rotisserie chicken. So I ended up getting a rotisserie chicken because I wanted it to be her last meal. Her last like real meal. And I put her, I dig more on the inside more instead of the top. And I give her some pieces and she just sits there and stares at it. She doesn't even try licking it. She doesn't do anything. And I'm just like, Paris, no. So then, all during the weekend, I noticed she stopped drinking. I noticed she stopped eating. She did have a little bit of food, so I gave her a little bit more. And then I got up the next day and she didn't even touch it, so she was stopped. She just stopped eating and drinking altogether. And so Monday comes along and I'm just holding her. And she's having a hard time breathing. And so we get in the van and I'm taking pictures of her and me and holding her. I'm just breathing her in because I love her smell. And Graham's parents asked if they wanted them to watch the kids because they don't think it was a good thing for the kids to be there. And so I said, Ben said he wanted to be there, and Charlotte is just so obsessed with me that she doesn't like leaving my side. So then we get to the vet's office, and the nurse or whatever, the vet's assistant or whatever, asked us all these questions and everything, and then she's like, well, I'm gonna go get the vet, and we're gonna find out if it is time. So the vet comes and she's trying to listen to her lungs or her heart or something, and she can barely hear it. And she said that Paris most likely has liquid in her lungs, making her breathe the way she's breathing. Oh, and even on the car ride, Paris did not want me to hold her. She just laid by my feet and I took a picture of her. But they're like, yeah, it's time. And I'm just like, no. So they're like, well, do you want us to do it in front of you? And I says, yeah. So I kind of just held her. I just kind of gave her kisses like crazy. And then they're going to put something in her paw. And so they did. Well, Ben just started crying. Graham was crying. Charlotte didn't know really what was going on. But when, you know, they're like, okay, come say goodbye, they're like, she's at peace right now. She's not dead, but she's at peace. And they're like, you know, come say goodbye. So I'm just holding Paris and I'm like, Paris, I love you so much. And so then Charlotte finally understands what's going on, and she's finally understand what's going on. So then it happens, and Paris just looks like Paris has been a good cat. Like, she's a grumpy cat, not towards me, but she's a grumpy cat towards other people. And after she passed, they say they don't shut their eyes. And Paris is just sitting there like between her two little paws with that look on her face like she's pissed off. Because that's the look that she always had. Like, leave me alone, you know, leave me alone. And I'm just like, Paris, please. So they didn't have a box. We brought our carrier with us, and we had a towel that I've always kept in the carrier, and they wrapped Paris up. So I'm like really whited out. They wrapped Paris up in the towel. They put her in the carrier, and we went home. But it's frozen out. It's cold outside. It was actually 30 degrees that day. And Graham's like, we can't bear here. The ground is frozen. And he puts her on the shelf in the garage because there's nothing we can do right now. I don't have any chicken, honey. We have to go get some chicken.
We want some.
I know you do, honey. Do you want some pepperoni?
No.
Okay.
Chicken.
Okay, we will get chicken. So then, I said I have to get out of the house. I have to get out of the house. I don't want to be here right now. And so I go to Target, and it really helped my mind get off of Paris. And I come back, and Graham's like, we should try to see if we can bury her. He feels weird having her just sitting on a shelf in the garage. And so we go out in the backyard. We go, and I'll show you guys in a second. We go in the backyard, and we figure a spot where to bury her. And the ground's not super frozen. He said it was kind of hard. So we dig and we dig and we dig and we dig. And then I go and get her carrier, because I can't touch her, I can't look at her. And so then he takes her out of the casket. Her ears pop out. Her head pops out of the towel, and it just killed me. It just killed me watching her, and I really wish I petted her goodbye, but it felt weird because she's been gone for hours. And I really, really wish I got like a paw print of her, because I wanted to like maybe get a tattoo or something of her, or make something in resemblance, make something for her of remembrance. And I just couldn't handle it. After I saw her little ears pop out of the towel, I just couldn't handle it. So then, Graham puts her gently on the ground, and I throw her favorite ball at her. She has this like little tiny little ball that she just absolutely loved throughout the years. We've lost it so many times, and we found it I don't know how many times, but she just went crazy over this ball. So he gently puts the dirt on her, and then we, and I just couldn't have it. I just been crying. I've never cried so much ever in my life over anyone's death than hers. She was my child. I remember the day I got her. Graham and I just moved in with Graham a couple months prior, and he worked third shift, and I got a cat because I wanted somebody to hang out with, somebody to talk to, somebody to keep me company. And I had her for 15.5 years. And then, I made a Facebook post, and every time somebody commented it, I would just go and read it, and then I'd look at her photos. Yes, we gotta fix that. That's for your cousin. Don't touch that, honey. Yeah, Paris kind of ripped it open. We have to tape it shut. And I've never cried so much over my life. And every time somebody commented, I just start bawling my eyes out. And I've cried like every single day. Well, last night we took the Christmas tree down, and the whole time Paris has been sick, she's just been laying under the Christmas tree. She would move to the tree to Graham's desk, to the tree to Graham's desk, to the tree to Graham's desk. She would just not stop laying under the tree. So then when I took the tree down last night, I moved the tree skirt. Her cat hairs all over the tree skirt, and I just lay there and I just start crying again. And I says, Graham, this was her favorite spot. She was laying there the day we put her down, And I'm just having such a hard time. And Graham, he's like, you gotta move on. And I says, I know I gotta move on, but he wasn't as close to her like I was. She was my baby girl. I loved her so much. I mean, it's such a habit. I go in the laundry room to get her out every morning, and she's not there anymore. I'm so used to putting her to bed when we went to bed for the last couple months because she was meowing so loud. The laundry room still smells like her. I threw away mostly all of her stuff. I'm keeping a little food jar that I have of hers, and then I'm keeping her pillow that she slept on. We're donating all the food and the cat litter to the Humane Society. I just have to make a day to go there. So, and I have her stocking still up that says Paris, and I'm gonna continue putting it up. I'm not ready to get another pet. I don't want another pet. I'm just not ready for it. But I want to get like a little headstone for her out in the yard, and I keep looking over there. Like every time I get up, I just go and stand in the backyard window and just look at her. But So I'll show you guys where she's buried at. But I just can't believe she's gone. And I just like, I wish I had more time with her. And I really do, but you just can't help it. But if you guys look, wow, my camera just does not want to focus. There you go. If you look right above like where our play set is, between the swing, there's like a little yellow swing and a blue swing, she's right directly above that, so she's like right there. So I'm gonna get like a little headstone for her, and I'm gonna get like a little remembrance of her, because I just miss her so much. But I even, you know, I just can't believe she's gone already. So weird, and I'm sorry for making you guys sad. I'm sad, but it just helps me talk about it, get it out of my system. So yesterday I couldn't even go to Walmart yesterday because I just keep crying, and I just wasn't in the mood to go shopping. Today I kind of want to leave the house, but majority of me does not want to. I don't want to leave my house, but I've been leaving my house. I've been, you know, don't make a mess with it. I've been leaving my house. I've been, you know, doing my stuff. I've been normal. It's just every once in a while I just start crying, and I'm super sad for everything. So but it sucks. It sucks. But I came to tell you guys about that and just kind of give you guys an update. My house is a freaking disaster. My house is so bad. My kid, everything that I worked on for all my whole cleaning thing is completely gone. It's done for. I have to do everything all over again. I really need help. I told Grandma, I said, I actually want to hire somebody to help me clean. He's like, we don't need that. Like, he's so, what? Yeah, he is so cheap when it comes to stuff. And I'm like, but the thing is, like, you gotta have a cleaning lady, which is fine, but the cleaning person's not gonna clean my crap. They're not gonna clean my crap. Like, they're gonna clean, like, mop the floors, wipe everything down, do that, which is fine, but you gotta get this stuff cleared off for somebody to clear it up, to clean it. So, like, I can't just clean that because of that. So I am gonna go back to doing my weekly cleaning videos, you guys. It's gonna help me. It's gonna help me with so much more stuff. I just need to do it. I need to keep up with cleaning, but I've been so freaking busy with Etsy orders. It is ridiculous. You guys have no idea. I had 35 Etsy orders on January 1st. January 1st, I had 35 Etsy orders. I had to shut it down. I had to shut it down because I could not keep up with the orders. I finally just got them all done. Charlotte, please. I finally just got them all done. And then now I got 5 more orders. I got a couple I mailed out yesterday. But it just does not stop. And like, all Graham cares about is me making the money. And like, nothing gets done in the house, which he's okay with that, because as long as I'm making the money, he doesn't care. So I really need to start working on picking a subject to work on the day. So this weekend I told Grandma, I says, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. I just want to work on cleaning up the house. I have the rest of the Christmas decorations to take down. We took our tree down yesterday, so that was a huge thing for me. I usually take down earlier, but I just was swamped with Etsy orders and I couldn't do that. But I've spent almost $500 on craft supplies for my Etsy stuff because I need more items, because I've been selling so much, so which I'm happy about. But I want to, you know, do more craft videos for YouTube, but I can't because I'm swamped with Etsy all the time, and I really need to work on time management this year. I'm gonna really try to work on that. I've been slacking at reading again. I canceled my Amazon Kindle Unlimited, so I'm gonna try to finish this one book. I have until the 20th. Charlotte, please stop. I have until the 20th to read it, and then my thing ends, and then I'm gonna read whatever books I've gotten deals on and downloaded. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll see what I can rent from the library, and then I might go back to Kindle Unlimited again for like a month or so. So I need to work on that. I I'm gonna clean the house like crazy this weekend. I'm also glad that and like the thing is, Graham loves it when I get nothing but Etsy orders, but for a while there I had like nothing cut up. My mom folded everything for me over the summer and everything is gone. So it's like I really want her to come down here and just help me fold, but right now I'm just cutting paper. I'm getting everything ready, 100% cut. I'm gonna cut all my paper. Careful with that, use 2 hands please. I'm gonna cut all my paper 100% so when she does come down I can just have her go. So that's what I plan on working on the next couple days, is just getting all my paper cut. I am gonna get this house, the living room cleaned up, and then I'm gonna start back to my cleaning and organize series. You guys, I am so excited to finally work on that again. It's been like a month. It's been a month since I've been working on it because I've just been super busy, but it helped me mentally, and everything is being, you know, if everything's cleaned up, everything works better in the end. I'm not crazy. I go crazy because I'm just sick of the clutter, but I am going to work on selling a lot of stuff this year. I'm going to work on getting rid of a lot of stuff. Especially the kids stuff. I'm just gonna work on a lot of that, and my biggest thing is the basement, and I talked to you guys about that for my goals for the next 2 months. I want my basement to be usable. Paris is gone now, so I don't have to worry about her peeing, because that was her #1 spot to pee in other than Charlotte's room, and so I still don't know if I have all the spots that she peed in, but I'm gonna work on, you know, organizing the basement. And Graham's like, I don't want to spend any money, you know, doing this and that. Well, guess what, Graham? He gets a whole room to himself. I get a corner, which that corner is basically a spot where I have to film. So I want to get something where I can pull down my backdrop. Oh, you drank all my drink. I don't want anything right now. I don't need a drink right now. You stole my drink, you little stink butt.
I don't want
A little bit. So that's what I plan on working on this year. I'm also going to try to work on meal planning and figuring that stuff out. I am going to make a chore chart for the kids. I'm actually got plexiglass, so I'm going to work on a chore chart for the kids so I can get all that stuff figured out. Stop having this shut off. If this shuts off one more time, I'm not turning it on. I have an old phone that Charlotte watches YouTube Kids on, and like she keeps just letting it shut off, and the button to turn it on is so hard, and then like my finger sensitive thing doesn't work all the time here. So that's what's going on. So that's what I plan on doing. I told Graham that I want a upright freezer, and just thinking right now, he's like, well, we'll see, you know, it's like $500 for an upright freezer. And I'm thinking, like, what if I sold a bunch of stuff, and anything that we sold went in a jar, and we save it to buy an upright freezer? Because we have a chest freezer, which is fine, but things get lost, things get old, things get thrown away. I want an upright freezer so I can see what we have, so things don't go to waste, and things just don't go to waste. And he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I think I'm gonna see if I can sell stuff, and anything that I sell, I'm gonna put in a jar. I'm gonna put in a jar of everything that I sold, and then maybe by the end of the year or earlier, I have to figure out how much an upright freezer costs. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that because I'm sick of the waste. Plus, the chest freezer takes up 2 different spots. If we have an upright, then we have another spot. So, and that's another room I want to work on, is our storage room too, because it is bad. So that's what's going to happen with me. That's my goals. That's just everything that I want to say. But I'm just having a hard time right now with Paris. I'm finally getting back in the groove of things, and I will be, you know, talking about that. I'll be making weekly videos. My friend Jennifer, the one who helps me tremendously, she really, like, she's very good at cleaning. She's very good at cleaning. She's very good at having her house clean, but it's behind the closed doors that nobody sees that she really needs help with. And I says, hey, can I record helping you organize? Because her laundry room is beyond ridiculous. Not in a bad way. She's just so overwhelmed that she doesn't know what to do. So I said, hey, I want to help. Like, she wanted me to help her, and I says, do you think I could maybe vlog or, you know, record it? And she's like, yeah, if you want to, you know, because I says people love this kind of stuff. You know, there's people out there that have it way worse, and then seeing stuff like this helps out. Like I obsessed with Marie Kondo when she started doing all that organized stuff. That really got me motivated, and I really wish she had another season out like that. But she made like a newer season, and that one is for like businesses and stuff. But I really want to do stuff like that, and I can't believe I've been talking for 25 minutes. But I'm just gonna end the vlog and post it like it is, because I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. But this is just what's going on with my life, what I plan on working with, what I want to do with my channel. I want to do, you know, more things. I might change my name. Instead of Deals by DesignerJen, I might just go back to DesignerJen. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but yeah, that's just what's going on. I want to make my life a little bit easier. I've been on meds. I've been on Ritalin now for almost a month, and I feel like that has helped me mentally. It's helped me keep, you know, focused, because for a while there I was on this and that and this and that and this and that, and this has helped me too. So I'm gonna end the vlog now. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I don't know when I'll be vlogging again unless I give you guys another lifelong update of what's going on. But for now, I'm just going to take a break and get my life back together, and I will see you guys from time to time. You're more than welcome to message me, and the best way to message me is on Instagram or Facebook. I have 2 Facebook pages. The one I have not been on in months. That was for like mostly for Ibotta. I haven't been on that in months. You guys can message me through my business page if you want, but otherwise Instagram, however you guys want to get a hold of me. If you need to get a hold of me, I'm always talking to people. I totally love helping people out and all that fun stuff. So I will see you guys later.